let's finish this guy on out. Hey y'all, it's April. Thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. In today's video, even though it's March 1st, I'm not real sure when this will be posted, hopefully tonight or tomorrow, but I wanted to go ahead and try to finish out, make something else with the Curated Bead Box. This was the February 2025. So I've got a necklace, a bracelet, and a pair of earrings that I want to make, and they are simple. So if that sounds interesting, then keep watching. All right. Can't ever find anything whenever you actually need it, can you? My bead mat has got stuff all in it, and I was trying to find my little blue, just like the little sheet thing. Can't find it. So this is my necklace holder that I broke on the back. So we'll try this because I finally got me a new table. I'm so excited. It's just a little 4-foot little white table, like, you know, what people used to for dinners and stuff or whatever. And I'm so excited. So, but it's letting everything kind of roll off, so I have to have something. Okay, now let me shut up with all of that. I had seen, let me think who it was, because I watch other people too. But it was another, oh, is it Charmaine? Something like that. I can't remember. I think that's her name. Anyway, I watched a bunch of other people. She took some memory wire and made a necklace out of it. And I thought, well, that's so simple. Why didn't I ever think of that? And it was like a dumb moment. So anyway, I'm making like a choker type necklace using just memory wire, if I can say the word. And roughly, you know, this stuff is hard to fool with, but roughly I cut off roughly about 18 inches or 47 centimeters, somewhere in there. Now with memory wire, don't try to use your little flush cutters to cut that, because it will not. It will make your flush cutters, it will dull them, it'll put like places in nicks, you know, worse than what this already is. It tears your clippers up. But you can go on, and I will link it in the description box below. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Amazon and get these clippers, and these are actually made for memory wire. And I mean, it just snips right through it like it's butter. So, and then also, it's better if you've got the extra money, and I'll link these in the description box below too. They're not very expensive either. To get a 6-step Bail Making Plier, especially working with memory wire, it's a little easier to work it on, to make your loops and everything on this. I don't know, it's more sturdy, I guess, than just a regular round nose plier. I mean, this is pretty sturdy, but it's just got more of a heft to it, so it's easier to use that. So with my memory wire, and this is what actually come out of the Curated Bead Box, I cut off, like I said, 18 inches. And I'm going to make a loop with the first step there. Okay, and so you want to put your wire at the very tip where you can't even really see the wire. And I just press it against my thumb to kind of sturdy it, and then just twist down. Kind of let go of that grip and then go back around and let's see what that looks like. Okay, well, that's one time, but that's still a pretty loop. Okay, and also that will hold down your beads as you're beading. And what I decided for this one, like I said, it's very simple. If you recall, if you watched my unboxing, and then also I did make a bracelet. Well, no, I didn't make a bracelet. It was a Watchband for my Apple Watch. And I'll go down and link both of those in the description box below. So if you want to go watch them, they're pretty interesting. But we had a 10mm rose quartz, 8mm rose quartz, and a 6mm. You can't even see that. I'm so sorry. We had a 10mm rose quartz, an 8mm rose quartz, and a 6mm rose quartz. And I thought it would be fun to use just those. And then in addition to that, these are 14 by 10 millimeter pink faceted bicone glass bead. And there were 6 of these. I'm using 4 of those. And then finally, I'm using this pretty little heart. It was 20 millimeter heart cherry quartz gemstone pendant. And we are going to use that in the middle. I thought that was so pretty. Okay, if I don't sit there and let these go everywhere, let's go ahead and try to make something. Now, for the first half, we're going to go large bead first. So we're going to take a large, the 10 millimeter quartz, then a medium size, which is the 8 millimeter quartz. Thing is I'm having trouble seeing the hole. And then the little 6 millimeter, the small one. Okay, so that's 1 round right there. We're going to do this 4 times. So let's do another large, a medium, and a small. Okay, again, a large, there we go, large, a medium, and this small. Ooh, that one's cracked. Let me see if I can get a different one. These are natural quartz. They are a natural stone. Okay, that's 3 rounds. Large, medium, and small. And they do vary in color. They have a little bit of brown in them. Some of them do. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the end of that 4th set. Then we're going to put this bicone in, the pink bicone. And just slide that on. Now, let's go ahead and do another set of 4. So we're doing the large, that medium, and this little guy. And just keep on doing that till you get your 4 sections on. Okay, how many was that? So we've got a little thing there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we are going to put on another one of those bicones. Then slide on our little heart. Then another bicone. And this, we're going to finish it off, so we need to go in the opposite direction. But that's what it's looking like so far. So now we're going to start with the little one to big, that way. Because if you see, up against that one is the little one. So that's the small, the medium, and the large. So to make it mirror each other, then we need to go small, medium, large, that direction. I hope that made sense. So let's go ahead and grab us a little one. And we'll do 4 sections of these. Small, medium, and large. Okay, one more round. So here is small. Oh, come on. Small. Medium. And large. Let me look at this one more time, make sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now is another bicone. And then we're going to do another 4 section and we'll be done. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be cutting it close. I think I'll go ahead with that one that's broke to make it kind of sit down a little flatter. So there's a small, medium, and a large. Oh, am I going to have enough? No, shoot. Okay, let me back this up outside just a little bit. Because I can always go back in and fix it. Okay. I know what happened when I was testing it out. Let's see where small, medium. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, small, medium, and a large. Hopefully that will be enough to just kind of curl it over. I think it might be. So let me go back from retract what I'm saying. Let's do the round nose pliers. Okay, so I'll come about right there on my round nose pliers since I goofed up and didn't cut enough wire. And I'll tell you what I've done here in a second. So you just want to round it on down.
I still forgot to tell you what I done when I was testing it out. I had left out one of my beads, and I thought I had made enough room for that bead, but I guess I didn't.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get these. This is tough. Okay. So you can just squeeze it in from the side if you absolutely need to. But that looks closed off to me now. So let me go down here and fix this fella. Okay, that one went pretty good. Okay, and there is the little choker. Now I'm gonna put a lobster clasp on it. Honestly, I put it on my neck and it fits fine, but this will just make me feel a little bit safer that I've got, you know, a clasp on there. And let's get a jump ring. And all of this come with this kit. While I'm putting my jump ring on my lobster clasp and putting it on here, and the only reason I'm adding a jump ring because I don't really have to, but it'll make it a little bit more flexible. But if you don't know anything about them, Curated Bead Box, they are another Curated Bead Box company, and you pay a monthly fee. You go to their, I'm going to leave a link down in the description box below, and you go to that link, and if you like what you see, then through my link, then click on their subscribe, and then when you subscribe to them, put in the code box April 35, lowercase all together, but April 35 in the code box, and that will get you 35% off of your very first box, which I think brings it down to $17, I think, for your first box. And after that, it's $20 a month, and that's including taxes and shipping. And I say it all the time, you cannot go wrong with these bead box companies for the most part, because you get really pretty gemstones and glass beads and you know, all kinds of pretty stuff, and you're not going to pay $20 for all of this if you went to like Michael's or Joann's or wherever. I can't talk and work at the same time. Okay. And you can also, especially if you were selling this or making it for someone, and maybe you would be afraid that, hey, it might not fit. You could also put, like on this jump ring, you can put a little bit of an extender chain. That way that lobster clasp can, you know, go out a little further. But this, like I said, it is a choker. And so it's good for layering, or if you just like chokers in general. But I know apparently layering necklaces is coming in style for this year. But there is the necklace. So it made a heart. So tell me what you think about that, if you like it or not. If you like that idea, or you think, oh, I don't think I could do a choker as a necklace. All right, let's make a quick bracelet. This, I will have to give you the measurements here closer toward the end. But this is going to be the bracelet. It's going to be a layered look as well. But let me unstring all of this and I'll be right back. Okay, like I said, I'll measure this at the end. This time I'm going to go backwards. You see it's actually going that way, just its natural form. So I'm going to take that I'm going to take the second one. I think will make a prettier loop. So you want to get it to where you can't see it, and then just, Lord April. And then I'm just pressing down with my forefinger, and I'm coming over. What am I doing? Okay, and then just bring it on over. Okay, and there's that loop. All right, we're going to start off with, I'm taking these two beads. They are the 10mm Pink Blossom Spray glass bead and the Fuchsia Fun Abstract glass bead. And then I'm mixing it with this little bitty 6mm Pink Lilac Marble Style bead. So we're just going to go, starting off with the one that's opaque, and then that pink fuchsia bead, and then we'll do that glass bead. It's the clear one. I'll count these at the end and tell you what I used. But I start with the opaque bead and I finish with an opaque bead. Okay. Let them slide on down. Get down there. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 opaque beads, 1, 2, 3 of the glass beads that kind of more translucent, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those little fuchsia pink beads, the little 6 millimeters. Next, we're going to add some hearts. So, I'm trying to remember the order I had it in. Alright, so we are going to start off with the teal and go in the top part. Hot pink. April. The hot pink. Then, I think this is purple or dark blue. I think it's purple though. Then a yellow. Then a green. And then that purple. Okay, then, okay, and then from there, I'm putting, I think it was 10 of these little 6 millimeter lilac fuchsia things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nope, 8, 9, and 10. I think that's right. Should have took a picture of it, huh? All right, and then we're going to do the hearts again, except for we're going to go in the reverse order. And the reverse, we're going in, yeah, reverse order and reverse way. So you see how that heart is, the bottom is facing that little bead. That's how we're going to do these. So that way it's going in the opposite direction. So we'll start the bottom first. So we'll do the purple, but it will be the same order. Purple, it will be the reverse order. So purple, green, yellow, purple, that pink I dropped, I don't know what in the world she's barking at, and then that teal color. And let that come on down. Okay, that's what it's looking like so far. Let me do that in slow motion so you can see. All right, and then from there, I done another one of those little fuchsia bead things. Then this come out of that little kit, the designer kit bag, what they call it, Pinkalicious designer kit. And this is just a pink marbly looking, I think it's an 8 millimeter. Yeah, that's about an 8 millimeter. So I'm taking one of those. And then in that Pinkalicious mix, it had this little 6 millimeter green that was also like marbly looking. Then they had this robin egg blue thing that looks like a jelly bean. So I'm putting that on there. Then we'll come back with another green. Then another one of those, kind of look like tie-dye in a way, pink, and then that little millimeter, 6 millimeter. Oh my gosh. So this is the next section. Right there. Okay, then we're going to end it with glass, those crackle glass, the pink crackle glass beads. And my goal is, I'll count them once I've got them all there, but my goal is to try to get it roughly around the same length as that. So we've got, I think it's 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's 10, but let me make sure it's not 8. Okay, that's, yeah, 10. So we're going to do 10 of the crackle glass. Now normally I don't make memory wire bracelets because I guess I've got a habit of not cutting enough on. You think that you just wrap it around your wrist maybe 1.5 times, but I need to grab some and show you some of those. If I don't wrap them, you know, several times around my wrist with the beads, it tends to fall off. So maybe there's something I'm doing wrong and somebody can tell me, you know, hey April, this is what you're doing wrong. But okay, so we're going to take about 1 centimeter away roughly, and then we're going to clip it with these wire cutters. Now see how smooth that clip that memory wire. And then I may have clipped it down not far enough. Okay. Now with the second Bail Making Pliers, the second step, I'm just going to give her a bend and a turn until we get it on over. Okay. I'll try to fix that one. Now, let me measure this and tell you what it is. Okay, so roughly 19.5 inches, so probably 20 inches to include the little loops. But if you want to go 21, just to make sure that you've got enough, you know, heck, go 21. So let me get this straightened back out here. Make sure we're facing the same direction. Put it on. Let me tighten it back up. Okay, hopefully that's got it a little tighter. And then see, it looks like a layered bracelet. But I thought that was pretty together, that little section. But of course, it's your bracelet, you do what you want. And then you can also, I probably want, because I'm getting ready to make the earrings, but you can make you a little dangle that would hang off that. That would be pretty. Actually, in fact, I about forgot something. I think I was going to do, or at least see what it looks like. This came in with that kit, and it was a 28 by 20 millimeter I Love You Open Note Silver Metal Pendant, and it actually does open. Then on that side, it looks like, you know, writing. So let's see what it would look like at the end of one of those. Oops. Try this again here. Okay, and close it off. Now let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it could hang at the bottom. You can kind of get it hanging up here at the top. They flipped over. You can put it on that side, that end, instead of this end, so you can kind of do with it what you want. I almost think that it's going to do better more at the bottom. Now, will that get on your nerves? You know, that's, you know, what, up to you. I will have to wear it for a little bit and see if I think it's going to get on my nerves, and I almost think that it is. Let me cross that over. Okay, I crossed it over, so that way that strand's holding that. And that's a little better, but anyway, that's a memory wire bracelet. And then we will finally do a pair of earrings. Okay, I'm going to use a couple of eye pins. There's one. There's two, and then a couple of head pins. I think I want the head pins with the little ball at the end of it. Okay, there's one and two. Okay. Oh my mercy. That was close. Okay, with the eye pin. I'm taking one of those little lilac, the little 6mm thing that I've been using the whole time. Taking one of those, and then one of those barrel shaped bicone things, and then another one of these. Okay, I don't think that'd be enough for a wrap loop, so I'm gonna clip it off like right at my nail, and we'll do a simple loop. Then on my little ball head pin, I am taking a crackle glass bead. I love crackle glass. You all have heard me say that, I'm sure a dozen and 10 times. Okay, so let's give it a little. This should have enough for a wrapped loop. So I turned it at that 90-degree turn. but I want just a small one. I don't want a really big loop. So I'm bringing it all the way up, over, and then down. Rotate the pliers, and then bring it up and kind of make it level. Flip it around. Before I flip it around, we are going to slide it on. Let me close that off a little better. Okay, you want to slide that on. There we go. Okay, then I'm going to grip it. Just to make sure it's straightened back out, but grip it, and then we will, oops, we will wrap it. I'm just doing a messy wrap. I'm not doing, because with these, they're real thin, and it's harder to do, or harder for me anyway, to get in there and do a real pretty wrap on. Sometimes I can do it just fine though. Okay, there's just a little bit of a tail there. I'm going to clip that off. And make sure that all these pokey parts are squeezed in. Here we go. Yeah, got it now. Okay, and then put on our ear wire. Well, actually, ear wires come with this kit. Raise it to you, and then just take it right back down. And there's a little dangly earring. Make one more real quick. And this loop's going to do better. Yep. But you won't be able to really see it, so I don't care. Oh, I think Okay, now make our pokey parts lie down. Straighten it out. And we are done. And I'm glad, because I'm ready to turn my fan back on. Now, of course, I will do pictures at the end. It's always easier, better to see pictures. But I'll do pictures at the end to kind of show you. And again, go to Curated Bead Box. Go check them out. I believe you will like them. And like I said, after tax and everything, I'll go double check, because I'm afraid I might be telling you wrong. But I think it's $20, and that's tax and everything. But you can get 35% off of your very first order, and I think it knocks it down to around $14 or $17. And well, it's not gonna lay there for me, for your very first. And that's, you know, if you just want one and try it out, I mean, you can cancel your subscription at any time. So go check them out. I mean, I've been with them for close to a year now, and I've liked everything that has come out. So if you're wanting to get into jewelry making, this is the best way to go. So anyway, I hope you liked everything, and I feel like I was all over the place today, and if I was, and if I've drove you crazy, I'm sorry. But I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your night, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Oh, I forgot to show you these. I don't know how well you can see them. I'm sitting on the bed. Now this one wrapped around here, this one is a good fit. It wrapped around a couple of times, kind of meets right there, and it doesn't feel like it's going to come off, because I allowed enough. There's the other end, but I had allowed enough memory wire, and so this one fits pretty good. This one, not as much, because it just comes around and meets right there. And although it's pretty like that, it, you know, it moves real easy, and it's fell off of me a couple of times. But isn't that pretty? That was a Bargain Bead Box. I forgot what month, but that was one of my favorites. That might have been Peaches and Cream, or Peaches something. And then here's another one I done. And it's shorter than even this one. But I've got them pretty much meeting right together. And then I put some dangles. Then I put some dangles on it. But so this one is even easier to try to come off. It's pretty. I think this might have been their October or November one from Bargain Bead Box. So I wanted to show you those. I told you I would, and I forgot, but I wanted to grab them real quick. Okay. Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.